Hello everyone, hello. I'm setting up the camera so you guys can see everything. Hello. There, how does that look? Little better? Little better. Yes, much better. Hello, Paula. How are you? I have a lot to show you guys today. We are talking about vintage dolls, reborns, and of course, restoration. Restoration. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Paula. Very glad to hear that. Very glad. Now, most of the dolls you see here are dolls that I had gotten in an auction. And there was just a few of us doll collectors, and of course I bid and won out and brought these beautiful vintage dolls home. Some of them are GOTS, and some are from the, what's that? I have some of their babies. Oh, my brain just had a cloud come over it. Number 4 on the right-hand side, the one in the wedding dress, this one, she is beautiful. I have a whole collection of wedding dolls. That's another video. And she is the only wedding doll that I got that's actually in a cream-colored wedding dress with a parasol. And I was so excited to have her. But first up on my list today is I want to show you guys a doll I am working on right now, restoring it for one of the ladies that does the auctions. Beautiful doll. It just needs some TLC. And so, I have not gotten the stats on most of these dolls yet. I will in the future for my insurance book and my insurance agent. I have to add each new doll I receive in my collection book along with the price and what their value is today. And these dolls, of course, you guys know how I am. The dresses and the outfits are what attract me. And the little girl down there in the black coat, I fell in love with her. I had to have her. And believe it or not, nobody fought me for her. So she only cost me $1. $1. Nobody fought for her, and I fell in love with her, and I got her for $1. I couldn't believe it. That's the one you're trying to find, Paula, like this with a beautiful wedding dress. I really fell in love with her dress because, number one, she had the parasol with the pearls on it, and it was cream colored, and that attracted me. And I just had to put this porcelain doll in my wedding collection. And I can't wait to show you guys my wedding dolls, and that will be another video. But let's move on I hope most of the people that said they would be here will come in, but I have to get started. Today's Wednesday. I have an appointment, so I have to get going and get finished. So I do not have time to wait for everyone today. Now, I do not know the age of this doll, but I know she's at least over 80 to 85 years old. And so I am restoring her for one of the auction ladies. And this is her head. Her head got broke off, and so she wants me to fix her head. Now this doll is really unique. If you know the name of this doll, please let me know. And her eyes open and close, and they turn. Look at that. She actually looks side to side, and she has a mechanical lift in her head, and you will see her body see her eyes turn. I love that. They actually turn as you turn her head. Very beautiful doll, and I will be getting her hair restored and getting her head attached to her body. And it's a very, very mechanical thing. This is not like the dolls today where you put what do you call those, lynches on and tighten it up and cut it off. Not like that, guys. And I will show you here it with her body. Here is where her head attaches to a hook. See that hook? And so the mechanical in the inside upper head goes on to this. Now, this did get damaged. I don't know if I can fix that, but I can make it to where at least her head will still turn. I worked on this the other day, see? Her head will still turn, but the damage might have to stay there, and this is the ring where her head goes. And look at her legs, guys. Look at her legs, how they're made. Very, very, and she is a hard plastic doll. And she is, believe it or not, for her age, she is in very good condition. And I did a video on her before I took her clothes off. I haven't cleaned her up yet. I have to clean her up because she was pretty dirty. And the lady I'm working on her for found her. It was her mother's doll. That's how I know how old this doll truly is. It was her mother's doll. And she found it when she was going through her mom's house. She found it in a box. And so I am going to, and I will be doing a video of the restored doll as soon as I finish her. But I will get that worked on for sure. Any questions? Yes, I'm trying to find a doll that has a wedding dress. Oh, okay. And then, before we get into the really cute stuff, I'm going to show you another two dolls that are partial porcelain. They're really old, and I will be restoring these dolls. Here's the first one. As you can see, she has mold on her, and I can take care of that and make her as new as she was the day they bought her. Beautiful doll, and she is partially porcelain on the legs and the hands and the head and neck area. And that is all you see when you put her dress on. So I will give you a close-up of her. She will look brand new when I get done with her. Brand spanking new. And here is the other one that I am restoring, and she will look white when I get done with her. Beautiful. It takes special solutions to do these kind of dolls. And it does have a component in it that you have to be careful with, because you don't want to, the stuffing that they used back in these days, you don't want to ruin. So you have to be very careful. It's a tedious hand pat process. But she will also look brand new when I get done with her. Beautiful, beautiful small porcelain dolls. And I can't wait to make them look brand new. Look at that doll that is next to the wedding one. A piece of paper is, oh, this right here? Yeah, this is my roller skating baby. She is a doll from the Doll Collector's Guile, the Seymour Man collection. He has a lot of awesome dolls, and this one here is, let me see if they give me Joy Forever. Let's see what her name is. Nancy, I believe. Her name is Nancy. And she does have a pair of winter skates on. And that's what I fell in love with, her winter coat and her little earmuffs. And I just love this doll to death. So I'm going to put her in my winter collection. I have many other dolls that have winter coats, shopping coats. You guys have seen, my older subscribers have seen those dolls before. And so she will be added to the Christmas dolls with the shopping dolls. I know you guys seen those at Christmas time. Not the doll tag. Oh, not the doll tag. Okay. The dog that's next to the wedding one. Okay. I don't know. I don't see any paper. I don't know where you see paper other than this. I can't see anything, hon. But, you know I got spirits. I want to talk about that for a short minute since Paula is seeing things move. Let's talk about buying vintage dolls. Now, many of you have written me and questioned me about, oh, I see it. I see what you're talking about. That is her, that is the doll behind her. That's her, that is her hat, lace that is moving. You're seeing her lace move. That's what you're seeing move. But that's from my fan. I did put my fan on. I'll let you know, guys, my fan is on. It's a little warm in this room. So I did put the fan on for myself. So that's what you're seeing, honey. Yes, and it could be the fan that's moving it. But let's talk about vintage dolls. I had several of you question me on, wait a minute, you did a video and the doll didn't rock. And well, here's what I'm going to tell you guys about spirits. And spirits that attach themselves to vintage dolls. They do not work on cue. Just because I do a video and nothing happens doesn't mean it won't happen the next time. You just can't say, okay, spirits, I got my video on, come out and play. You don't want to do that. So, it's hit and miss. If I put a video up of the dolls and you see a spirit, fine. If I don't, or I do and you don't see a spirit, that's fine too. They do not work on cue. All right. Yeah, I thank you, Paula, because we've seen it happen on my lives where things were moving around and behind. I was talking to you all and strings are moving and there was no fan in the room, but I gotta warn you, there is a fan in the room today, so things will be blowing a little bit. All right, now, you guys remember the video, A Time to Remember, where we did the time boxes? Well, I got that baby. Now, if you are new to my channel, you will have to go back to the Time to Remember video of the time capsules and look at this baby. And I have got her finished. And here she is. She is completely restored. Her hair is just like it was when she was brand new. She is white now instead of yellow. You see how white she is? And her little button arms and her button legs. And I did put a little nappy on her. And look how beautiful she turned out, guys. She looks like she did when she was brand new. Now, when you restore dolls, you have to leave some for anomalies. You are going to have anomalies when you work on a doll. Now, some of her back did ridge. You can see here where her back ridged, but that's okay. She is nice and white and ready to have a mommy. And I am going to look for a beautiful outfit to put her in. Look at those eyes. Look how nice her eyes are now that they're nice and clean and shiny new. Oh, I just love dolls. And I hate to see when they're not in their proper condition, but she turned out beautiful. And I had to share her with you guys today. She turned out beautiful. And I will give you a hint. Christmas is coming. That's right, Christmas is coming. Say bye now. Say goodbye to all the watchers and our doll fans. There we go. What do you guys think of her? She looks beautiful now, doesn't she? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now. This here, we're going to get into some very, very cute dolls. And here is another doll. I have several of these little guys. A lot of the auctioneers will throw them in for free for me. And she is going to be in a Christmas bulb this year. I will put her in a Christmas bulb just like I did last year, that Sacred Emotions one. She told me she has her little doll up on her shelf. Isn't she gorgeous, guys? A beautiful angel baby. How awesome is she? I just love this baby. And she also is made of porcelain, and she sits. Check that out. She sits down. Isn't she gorgeous? What a beautiful little angel baby. And if you did not make my live and you are watching this, please leave a comment for me and make sure to hit that like button, especially if you're a doll collector or you enjoy looking at dolls. I know dolls do creep people out. Some people are creeped out by them, but I am not. And there are a lot of us who are not creeped out by dolls. All right, now here is, when I came across this baby, I'll tell you, the first person I thought of was Queen Bee's Babies and Stuff. Wait until you see this adorable baby. A Bumblebee Baby. Isn't that adorable? I just love this little Bumblebee Baby, and he does come out of his. And this is an Ann Getty. These dolls that I'm showing you now are all by Ann Getty. Isn't he adorable? Or she, and he's got his little bee wings right here. How beautiful is that baby, guys? And I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll hear from Queen Bee for sure. He is just adorable. And let's put him back in his little flower pot. How awesome is that? Now here is another one by Ann Getty I got in the same auction. And it is a teddy bear baby. How cute. How cute. These are new to my collection. Very new to my collection. I've never had these kind of babies before, but I will make it now a part of my collection. They are simply gorgeous. How cute is this doll? And you really, I mean, I am a doll lover through and through. And I saw the little bee baby and the teddy bear baby, and I just had to have them. Too cute for comfort. And we will go ahead and put him down there. My last year's baby is sitting on my coffee. Aww. She doesn't go anywhere else. She's going to be... Oh, see, I got very special ones in a case too, Paula. These little guys will be put in a case because I don't want them to get dusty. I have one more Ann Getty to show you, and then I have a very special baby to show you that relates to Katie's Precious Angels Reborn Nursery. And Katie, I hope you watch this doll video because I told you about it. And I said you are going to be amazed when you see this doll. It's, yeah, the one I made you, yes. Yeah, that'll be nice to get a case for it. All right, I have one more beautiful Ann Getty baby. It is the July baby in a little teacup. How precious is this baby? And it does look like a boy, so I say he because it does look like a boy baby. And these also were in the same auction that I got the wedding dress doll. And he is adorable. And look how they did his legs so he fits in the teacup. It looks like he is actually kneeling. I love how they did his legs. His legs are not made of porcelain, but his hands and head are porcelain. And of course, his beautiful cup he sits in is also porcelain, and his little hand hooks right there. And, oops, I didn't get it hooked. It hooks in there, and his hat does come off. His beautiful blonde hair. What a gorgeous, gorgeous baby in a teacup. How awesome is that? Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany Taylor is in the house. I was just showing the Ann Getty babies that I got in the last auction. Here is the bee baby. And here is the teddy bear baby. Beautiful Ann Getty babies. And then the last one I was showing was, of course, the beautiful boy in a teacup. July. This is called July. How awesome is that? All right, let's put him over here by her. We'll set him right up there. Beautiful, beautiful baby dolls. Pretty sweet, huh? Now, do you guys remember, I know that a lot of you who are watching this or are here do remember the doll that Katie's Precious Angels Reborn Nursery won in my Christmas giveaway. I believe it was 2 years ago before I got sick. And she got it, and she did a video on it, so you can go to her channel. I will put a link to her box opening if you want to see the baby. But this is the baby that I redid for her. This is the baby that I did that beautiful Christmas dress for and put the Christmas decorations on it. It did not come like this baby. This baby is fully there in the box with the little teddy bear and her outfit and her little hat. And I will show you real quick. The other doll came to me in a box with just her hat and her pants. She had no top on. So I don't know what happened to that doll, but I gave her a beautiful velvet Christmas dress. And I kept these because you never know when you can fit them to another doll. But this is the exact same baby. If you look at the face, it's the exact same baby that she won in that Christmas giveaway. Let me hold her by the bottom. And I just love this baby. And I was so excited to get another one. It came in an auction box and it was fully intact. So I was very excited to see this baby. And this, of course, is a Edwin M. Knowles, Yolanda's Picture Perfect Babies. That is who made this baby. Isn't it gorgeous, everyone? And I hope Katie gets more excited when she sees the work I put into that beautiful dress and that beautiful baby doll. But sorry, Katie, this one's for my collection. And she is a sweetheart. She's also made of porcelain. That's why. Stay with me, guys. I have a special guest of honor today. So stay with me till the end, because I have a beautiful, beautiful guest of honor coming in today. I don't remember it. No, I don't think you were here at that time, Paula. But I will link her video to this live after we're done, so that you can see the beautiful Christmas baby that she got that looks exactly like this one. I got some dolls here that I got in an auction from JJ's Auctions. Oh, that'd be neat. I've never done that. I always restore them back to their vintage self, but that's okay. If you want to try that, it might work. I don't know, but I would sure be willing to try. Okay, I have another baby that I got. Let me get his hat on first. If you remember the little sailor girl that I showed you guys about, a couple videos back that I remember, I want to get his little hat on him before I show him. This is also Yolanda's Picture Perfect Babies. And this is the sweetest little boy, and I'm going to put him right next to my sailor girl. And he is cute. Oh, his little shoe came off. Hang on. Let me put his little shoe back on him. He lost a shoe. There we go. There, I got his little shoe. How adorable is that, guys? Beautiful sailor baby boy. And all her dolls in the face all look similar. Did you notice that? But each has its unique personality, but the clothes are phenomenal. And I have my little sailor girl, and now she can sit by the little sailor boy. How awesome is that? No, no, princess. No, no, you stay out of there. Yes, I did. I showed it in the sailboat race. That's right, because we had a sailboat race, and I showed my little sailor girl baby, and I was so tickled to get him that I just had to have him. And so he will be in the cabinet right next to the sailor girl. And I want to thank you guys for being here to share these beautiful dolls and the restoration. I will be doing a video of myself working on the other dolls, and that'll give you some insight on how I restore the older dolls, just like this one right here. She was in terrible shape. If you were a part of A Time to Remember, you know what she looked like. Her clothes were terrible, and I put her back together looking beautiful as ever. So I wanted to share that with you. All right. Let's move on. Okay. I want to get ready. You guys hang in there with me. I want to get ready to bring out, like I said, I have an appointment, so I'm going to bring out our guest of honor. Let me get ready for her. I got to get my trusty little, I want to get ready for her. Oh no, this might be too high. I thought I could turn her around, but this might be too high. Oh no, I got to think of something to do. I've definitely got to think of something to do. What can I do? This is too high. I won't be able to show. Shoot. Okay, I'm just going to have to hold her. And, you know, I don't trust my hands. That's the thing. It's my hands. And I was hoping to set her up there and turn her around, but it's just a little too tall. So you guys wouldn't be... Thank you, Paula. I love them all, too. I am just so in love with them. Yep. Stick her on a stand. Well, I don't have a stand. And even if I put her up here, I still couldn't turn her around. So I will just have to do it by hand. And let's hope I don't drop her. I don't, you know, with my left hand being weak from that thing, they haven't done the surgery yet. For some reason, the doctor wants to, like I told you guys in the other video, he wants to hold off and keep an eye on it for a couple more months to see what it does. So, doggone it. And so, he knows it's weak, but he just told me to keep exercising it, and that's what I do. So, that's a bummer. All right, let me go get our beautiful guest of honor. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now, let me give you a heads up before I bring out the guest of honor. When I was at the auction, this doll caught my eye and I could not take my eyes off her. Not only she is a Gott's baby, but not only does she look like a reborn, her painting job is phenomenal. And I just had to have her no matter what cost. There was another doll collector there that also was fighting me for her. And I glad I persevered and got her because I had to have her. I just had to have her. And I'll tell you what, guys, I am so in love with this doll and her beautiful outfit. Let's bring her out. I have not picked a name for her yet, but she is going to be one of my dolls in my collection that actually gets a name. So if you have a good name, go ahead and write it in the comments. And here she is, my beautiful Gott's baby. Here she is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. Look at her face, guys. Oh my goodness. What a gorgeous, gorgeous doll. Isn't she gorgeous? And look at her feet. You guys got to see her feet. Look at her toenails. She is done so well. And let's bring her face up close. Look at her lips. Look at the shine in her lips. Her little runny nose. Can you see her little runny nose? Oh my goodness, look at those beautiful brown eyes. Everything about her called to me. And I just, man, it makes me want to cry because she's so beautiful. And they put her in such a beautiful, beautiful dress. Like I said, she is a Gott's baby and has a pretty white bow and a little tail on her back of her head. She is so precious, guys. I want a good, yes, Tiffany. She is so lifelike. I have never, usually the dolls I collect are porcelain or they just aren't as lifelike as this beautiful doll is. And that is why I made her our guest of honor with her beautiful white dress, her necklace, her earrings. Look at those earrings, guys. Her hair, everything about her called out to me. And I could not let her go. I had to have her. And she will have a name. Juanita, Now that's a pretty name. I'll have to think about it. I just want to think of a very unique name for a very unique baby, a beautiful baby. And I'll tell you what, guys, she's heavy. She is heavy. Oh, I gotta show you her hands. Look at her fingernails. I don't know, here, let me show you on this one. Look at her fingernails. Look at how they shine. Can you see that? How they shine? Just like you were painting a reborn. Awesome, awesome artistic work on this beautiful doll. And I will just have to think and think. And I do take your name, Juanita, under advisement. Paula, thank you for that. I had a video drop today with all my babies. Oh, you did one too. She's very, very lifelike, and I hope you all enjoyed the dolls. Look forward to my DIY video of the babies that I am working on. I will be doing a video of the very old doll I showed you, fixing her head and getting her cleaned up and ready to go home to her mommy. And until then, guys, thank you so much for being a part of my wonderful doll collection. And please let me know if you think of any name unique, guys. Remember, unique name for my beautiful guest of honor in her beautiful outfit. I told you I go on and on about her because I am just so in love with this doll. I can't even begin to tell you how it just, when a doll, when I fall in love with a doll, I fall in love, just like Azrael. I fell in love with Azrael, and he stays in a chair out in the living room with me. And this baby has been with me in the living room with Azrael since I got her. So that's where she stays also. I just fell in love with her. And so, guys, remember, Friday, we will be at the craft table. We are doing a miniature fairy garden. You don't want to miss that. Friday at 2:30, everyone. Please be there. It's going to be a fun time and a couple of surprises in there. And like I said, with the other baby, I have a couple of surprises with a couple of these babies for you guys, so don't miss those videos. Until then, guys, I'll see you Friday.